Thursday of the second week of Lent, March 20th, 2025. Repentance and caring for the poor and marginalized. Today's readings are two Bible verses that provide important lessons about faith, trust, and the consequences of our actions. In today's first reading, the prophet Jeremiah warns against putting our trust in human beings and earthly riches, instead of relying on God. He emphasizes that those who trust in human beings will be cursed, while those who trust in God will be blessed. In today's Gospel, Jesus tells the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, highlighting the importance of repentance and caring for the poor and marginalized. In today's first reading, Jeremiah emphasizes the importance of trusting in God and not in human beings. He warns that those who rely on human strength will be like shrubs in the desert, not seeing when good comes, but dwelling in the parched places of the wilderness. This passage serves as a reminder that our trust should be placed in God, who is our provider and sustainer. When we put our trust in Him, we will be like trees planted by water, always bearing fruit and never withering. In contrast, today's Gospel tells the story of a rich man who lived in luxury and ignored the poor man named Lazarus who lay at his gate, begging for scraps. When both men die, Lazarus is carried by angels to Abraham's side, while the rich man is tormented in Hades. The rich man begs Abraham to send Lazarus to warn his brothers, so they will not end up in the same place of torment. However, Abraham tells the rich man that they have Moses and the prophets to listen to, and if they do not listen to them, they will not be convinced even if someone rises from the dead. These two passages serve as a powerful reminder of the consequences of our actions and the importance of faith and repentance. In today's first reading, we are reminded of the blessings that come from trusting in God, while in today's Gospel, we are warned of the eternal consequences of neglecting the poor and marginalized. Both passages emphasize the need for humility, compassion, and a reliance on God's grace. As we reflect on these verses, we are challenged to examine our own lives and attitudes towards wealth, power, and those in need. Do we trust in God's provision, or do we rely on our own strength and resources? Do we show compassion and care for the marginalized and oppressed, or do we ignore their cries for help? These passages call us to repentance and a deeper commitment to following Christ's example of love, justice, and mercy. In conclusion, today's readings offer important lessons about trust, faith, and the consequences of our actions. They remind us of the importance of placing our trust in God, caring for the poor and marginalized, and being mindful of the eternal consequences of our choices. May we take these lessons to heart and strive to live in a way that honors God and reflects His love and grace towards all. May God bless you all.